All right, well, it's not very heavy, and I paid $175 for it. Always nerve-wracking to pay that kind of money for things that are not very heavy. In this case, as you may have guessed, Star Wars is what I think is in here. Look at this cool container. I've never seen this container before. So $175 worth of Star Wars stuff, hopefully in good condition, hopefully enough to justify the purchase. What is up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I am the Brick Scavenger. We're back with some Star Wars stuff here. Our goal is to double our money on any given haul. That's really hard to do with Star Wars these days because Star Wars is expensive. Look at this cool container. It's kind of a fun container. I've never seen this container before. Anyway, we'll figure something out to do with that. But we've got some work to do to get our money back and then some, hopefully. We'll see. But any profits above the $175 that we paid for this will go towards funding our Lego habit. So hopefully we'll have some because it's fun to have some spending money. These things have effectively zero value, I believe. These are like magnets or something. I don't even know what these are. I think there was a couple of them in here. Yeah, look at that. So I may go as far as to actually rip the arms off of these things because otherwise I think they have no value. So anyway, we'll see. I'm not sure. We've got a Mandalorian here. We've got a mix and matched ARC Trooper here. The ARC Troopers are pretty expensive. Now they're worth effectively nothing because of the... not a good start. We got a Wookiee here. We've got First Order Troopers. The good news is helmets are really expensive and they add up. So here's an Ahsoka, I don't know what you call those things, tendrils or whatever you call those things, but those can be a decent value. That can't possibly be real. It's like shiny black. I've never seen that before. That can't be real. I don't even think the arm comes off. Oh, there we go. Is it real? Maybe it is real. It has something written in there. I can't see what it is. Anyway, I'll check on that. If that's real, that'd be fun because I've never seen it before, but it feels not right. We have got mix and matched stuff. I don't know what that is either. We've got an ARF helmet. That's nice. And we've got some other parts and pieces there. Here's a super battle droid with a broken legs. Too bad. We've got a Gungan right here. Here's a good piece right here. There is Akbar's head. These pieces are really expensive on Bricklink. A lot of this stuff is going to end up on Bricklink. Some of it may end up on Whatnot. Those are sort of the two places that I sell most frequently. And you might look at this and go, man, why did you pay $175 for this? Well, I can tell you, just this head I sell all the time on Bricklink for $225. This torso, assuming it's not cracked, will sell for $5 or $6 pretty easily. So, you know, depending on how much we got here, it feels like maybe, I don't know, 60 figs, something like that is roughly kind of my best guess. So that means we paid about $3 a fig. Well, if we get 5 for the torso and 2 for the head, that's 7 for this guy, right? That's kind of how the game is played. Even though Star Wars is so expensive, if you're willing to play the parts and pieces game, it can still be profitable. These have no helmet holes. That's good news. But if you insist on selling full figs, then you've got to invest a bunch of time into, rebuilding these things. Maybe even some money to find the parts that you're missing. Like you might have to go onto Bricklink yourself and buy Rey's, head. And that just takes time, right? So cuts into your profits as well if you've got to spend money just to finish these figs off. So that's why I do parts and pieces. If you are a sell full figs guy or gal, you should check out my Bricklink store. We got a ton of fun parts in there. There's some Bomb Squad legs, a Death Watch Mandalorian, a Scout, so many helmets. Look at all these. These do not have helmet holes. That's good news. Lots of these 501st things, and I sell those fairly regular. No way. Is it real? I think it's real, guys. I think it's real. If you can't tell if your stuff is real, you need to find a way to do it. I have a couple of different ways to do it. One of the ways to do it is using this guy. It actually has it's a magnifying glass, and I can turn on the light here. And I can look in here. It's going to be, it's real, guys. Oh my gosh. Do you know what this is? That is real. Well, that's a complete game changer right there. That is a dark red Sabine Wren helmet. Boom. Just like that. Game over. Should I just end the video right there? Should we just call it? Holy cow. That's $100 right there. Oh my word. Whoa. Okay. Well, we're off and rolling now. I'm not even worried about it. The rest of the way we can just roll. We have got more helmets here. Clone helmets. We've got a Kylo Ren with the red markings helmet right there. Here's a P2 Gree helmet. Suddenly this is a gold mine situation. Holy moly. We've got an Ayla Secura headband hairpiece. Holy cow. That feels very fake. That's because it is fake. Is that Dirt Stains Anakin? That's a nice piece right there as well. Whoa. I think that Dirt Stains Anakin is up to like close to $20 now. Crazy, but I think so. That is not a Death Watch Mandalorian helmet. It is a Mandalorian helmet. Maybe the Loyalist? I can't remember, but that's a fun one. We've got some of whatever that is right there. We've got Death Watch Mandalorian and Bomb Squad. Look at this. Wait, that doesn't feel right. It does appear to be authentic. Maybe all the paint is just worn off. That's why it looks weird. I think all the paint's just worn off. Look at all these helmets. ARFs, clones. We have got Bomb Squad. That one looks weird. I think someone tried to make a dark red Sabine Wren helmet by Sharpieing that. It doesn't look right though. Let's see. We've got a Geo. These Geos are great sellers in my Bricklink store for sure. That does not look right either. That's because it's not. Sometimes you can just tell by the plastic. We've got a little Grogu right here. We've got a Rey. We've got a mustache stormtrooper, I believe, but he doesn't look very mustachy. We have got more helmets. That does not look right either. We better double check these because there's a lot of fake stuff in here. Look at that. Look at that. That is the Mandalorian welder. What's her name? I can't remember what her name is, but she's awesome. Let's see, some more. Wow, I can't believe this. It's funny how one piece can be a complete game changer. It doesn't always happen, right? There's not always an outstanding piece in there. But holy moly when you find one. Good grief. It is just a complete game changer. Here's a clone right here with a gold hand. We got a jetpack. That's fun right there. Jetpacks are pretty good sellers. That doesn't feel right either. It's not. And then there's another one of those magnet things, whatever those are. Maybe we'll just sell all of them together on whatnot and see if anybody wants them for something. Let's see. We've got some legs and we've got more 501sts. We got fake 2/12ths and real 2/12ths. Ooh, is this broken? No, it's not. Look at that. That is Battle Droid legs in black. Nice. Let's see. Oh, there's the red markings TIE fighter helmet. This is going to turn out to be a very good lot. Oh, I hear barking. That might be the delivery of more stuff. Maybe I better go check on it. All right, I'll be back. All right, nope, that was the dog just barking at strangers. Hey, there's some Ahsoka right there. One of the newer Ahsokas probably goes with that hairpiece that we saw earlier. We've got some BB-8. We can build some BB-8. There's some BB-8. We've got what appears to be a Han Solo, I think. Lots of battle droid parts in here. And don't overlook stuff like these guys, right? We mentioned the heads earlier, but these clone bodies easily sell for $4 a piece on, whoops, not a cracked one, but easily sell for $4 a piece if they're in good shape on Bricklink for sure. So don't overlook those. Let's see, like this guy, maybe he's cracked. Never mind, doesn't matter. There's battle droid legs. We got all sorts of little accessory things in here. Hey, look at this. There's a Grievous leg right there in tan. Here's another one of these black. It's got to be fake. It's got to be. It doesn't even feel right. All right, I'll check it out. There's another one of the fake 2/12 helmets. The good news is I can generally identify fakes pretty well, and I get rid of them before you ever would see me sell them. I don't sell stuff like that. I get rid of them. Hey, look at that. There's some Grievous parts. Sweet. My goal is to get you the good stuff, the authentic stuff, you know, and unfortunately I do get some of that kind of stuff in, and I just set it aside so that you guys don't have to worry about authenticity when it comes to buying from me. There's Helmet Holes Ahsoka clone. More, man, I tell you what, hey, there's a Knight of Ren helmet. Those are really good sellers too. What else we got in here? That looks like Bomb Squad and more. That one doesn't, that one's kind of shiny. I'm gonna have to check on that one under a stronger microscope. We'll do that off camera. There's a Boba Fett. Let's see, what else do we got here? There's 501st stuff coming out the wazoo here. What is that thing? I don't know what that is. Not real though. There's another Grievous leg. I also like to check, so if you're a seller, you need to be checking clips before you ship them out. Because what you don't want to do is send somebody, where did it go? I already lost it. Where did it go? Here, no, that's not it. Yeah, here it is. So let's do it together. I'll show you how I do it. So if you ship this Grievous leg, it looks like it's intact. But if it's mostly cracked and you send it and somebody goes to build their Grievous and it cracks immediately, you're going to have a problem on your hand because your buyer is going to be upset, right? So what I like to do is I like to take rods and I like to slide them in there. I don't try to push them in like this if I can avoid it, just because I feel like it puts extra stress on them. I'll just kind of slide it in the side and just kind of get a feel for how tight it is. And this one's very tight. So this one's in good shape. So I know this leg is good to go to sell to somebody who needs to finish off their Grievous. You could do that with each and every one of the battle droid parts. I don't. What I do is I build the battle droids like this, okay? And then I'll hold on to the legs and kind of shake it and just try to feel how loose or tight the joint is there. And then I'll do the same thing with the head and just try to get a feel for tightness. If it's at all loose, I do not sell it because I don't want to be selling people junky clips on battle droids and things like that, especially because they're just not expensive enough to make it worth it. I don't know if any of these are loose enough to even demonstrate, but if I hold this like this and shake it and the whole thing kind of falls like that, you'll know immediately that the clip's just too loose. Sad. I saw these in the picture. I knew they didn't look quite right, and yep, I was right. Those are fake. That's too bad because those are sweet. Look at those. Oh, those might be fake too. Yeah, they are. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see. What else we got in here before this video ends? I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what torso that is. We're going to have to take a careful look at this stuff for authenticity because it does have such a mix of fake stuff in there. There's a cool Stormtrooper helmet. No way! Look at these two! Holy cow, that's two really good helmets right there. Again, another P2 Gree. And that is the pilot right there. Whoa, those are expensive. Holy moly. Well, I wasn't 100% sure about this haul when I bought it, but I like having Star Wars stuff in stock. I think it drives people to my store. So even if the profit margin isn't great necessarily, I do believe it's one of those things where, you know, you put the rotisserie chicken at the front of the grocery store and people come for rotisserie chicken and then they end up buying a whole bunch of other stuff. That's kind of how I feel about Star Wars. If I can have Star Wars in my store, it drives people to the store and then they end up, you know, loading up the cart with some other stuff as well. If you don't have the Star Wars in there, if you don't have the rotisserie chicken to begin with, maybe somebody goes to a different store instead. So get your rotisserie chickens at the Brick Scavenger Bricklink store. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll see you next time.